A very warm welcome to everyone who has joined this special session on Women's Day. And I'm Dr. Shikha Sharma. Today, when we are celebrating Women's Day, I think a couple of things which we know about women and a couple of things which we maybe don't celebrate about women, I'll share. The first thing which I want to celebrate about women is their caring nature. A woman in every capacity is a caring person. She cares for her husband, her parents, her children, her friends, and this deep compassion and caring is one of the hallmarks of being a woman. And I think this needs to be celebrated. It's not a weakness, it is one of the biggest strengths of being a woman, the caring nature of women. The second thing which we need to celebrate about women on Women's Day is the women's dedication and sincerity towards the people she loves and cares. It could be her work, her profession, her children, her family, her spouse, her friends. Whoever she cares for, there is complete dedication and sincerity. The third thing we need to celebrate about women is to give selflessly. The ability of women not to even think twice before giving. And this selfless giving is so ubiquitous, so normal in women that we don't even realize how giving women are. Another feature, characteristic of women is their nurturing nature. If you have a small child, a boy and a girl, by the time a girl is 3 or 4 year old only, small little girl, you'll see how her nature changes, how she becomes caring towards everybody. Nurturing nature. Very, very woman. This is what feminine energy is all about. Now let's look at the strengths of being a woman. Of course, all these are the strengths, but more strengths. Whenever there is a problem in the family, the woman is the strongest person. A woman who's emotional and soft and gentle, but when there is a problem, she is the most powerful and strong person in the family. A woman has amazing perseverance, ability to handle challenges, amazing perseverance. And this I have personally seen in women, how amazingly perseverant they are. Another characteristic of women I have seen, how effortlessly they are able to save money. We all laugh that whenever there is a crisis, financial crisis, you will always find some woman, some amount of money stored away with the woman, because she knows she always keeps a buffer amount for a rainy day. So this amazing capability of women to save from very little, even if she has very little, she'll still manage to save. And I think during the demonetization, we saw a lot of humorous and funny stories about how money came out of rice boxes and cupboards and all places which women had stored over the years. Lakhs of rupees they had stored. Just simple women, not even educated, but they had saved a lot of money, because that's the nature of women, to save money, to keep something separate for the family for a rainy day. So as we celebrate Women's Day, another quality of women we want to celebrate, and that is the entrepreneurial nature of women. Women as entrepreneurs. And one amazing thing about women is that women love healthcare and education. Two pillars which build the nation. As recently, I was continuously on television, different television channels were interviewing me on the World Obesity Day, and everybody was talking about how India is falling sick. Every third person is becoming obese. Every third person is high BP patient, high blood pressure patient. Diabetes is becoming rampant. Young diabetics are coming. Heart attacks are becoming common. And they were all looking for solutions. And what I said is, solution is not 100,000 hospitals. Solution is not more health insurance. Solution is not in that direction, which is illness, managing illness. The solution is in creating wellness or preventative healthcare. But who is leading in the forefront? Nobody, excepting women, because preventive healthcare has two pillars: nutrition consulting or nutrition and education. For the young children, it's purely education, educate them to build good practices. And for older adults, it is about nutrition, coaching, counseling, and helping them to correct their behaviors. In this health revolution, there are a lot of women who are waking up, who are using their kitchen as a pharmacy, who are learning nutrition, who are becoming entrepreneurs, and joining hands together. So another strength of women is women collaborate. Women love collaboration. Like the Internet of Things, it's the Internet of Women. It is a collaboration of women which will change the destiny of this country by creating a nutrition expert in every household, by creating nutrition influencers and health influencers in every household. So today on Women's Day, I wish every woman a very, very happy and powerful and beautiful Women's Day. And first, we would like to acknowledge some women who have been a great support for us and our purpose of creating health in India. And I invite my colleague Komal, team leader Komal, to read out the names as we clap for each one of them, who have come forward to support good nutrition as influencers, to spread the knowledge, to spread good nutrition as a concept of healing and health. And they are the ones whom we want to recognize today for their effort. So Komal, please start reading out the name. And I would request all of you to acknowledge as we are reading out the name. Yes, Komal, please start.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, everyone, and a very happy Women's Day to all of you. So here are the few names of our health influencers whom we like to, appreciate. The first one is Rupam Khosla, Dolly, Sandhya Sikka, and the Nirupama Sharma Kukreja. So they are four health influencers who have been associated with us and who
Can you
have
just repeat once more?
played an important role.
Yeah, can you just repeat once more very slowly?
Rupam Khosla, Dolly, Sandhya Sikka, Nirupama, they have been the health influencers. Then we have few academy students who have done various courses with us. Lalita, who has done 10 courses and completed successfully with us. The another one is Fatima, who has again done 10 courses with us. Shweta Jain, 6 courses completed with us by her. Reena James, 10 courses completed with us. Arundhati has done 9 courses. Then is Anureet, who has referred 7 references, and the Gunika Soni, who has referred as 11 references. So a big round of applause for all of them, and they have been a very valuable association with us.
So I would like to thank all of our people who have supported this entire movement, and they'll be getting their certificates and a token of appreciation. And I welcome and invite all of you who want to join us as health influencers and who want to join this whole movement of making India healthy. So thank you so much, Komal. And I would really thank all of the health influencers and all the alumni students who have done so many courses, and health influencers who are spreading the knowledge, who are supporting this movement of making India healthy, and who are coming forward to actually ensure that in each home, everybody is using the power of nutrition to get healthy. So thank you so much, Komal. And today, now we proceed to the topic, which is how to stay youthful, how to stay fit and healthy. Now, most of us have heard about weight loss as separate, age reversal as separate, hair fall as separate, and energy as separate. But in reality, they're not separate, they're one. But the reason we are looking at it separately, because in our heads there are different diseases, different problems, which need different solutions. But the reality is that they're all coming from the root cause of bad nutrition, high stress, and lack of good posture or lack of movement. So all these problems are coming from a common cause. So if you fix the cause, you will fix 4-5 problems in one shot. Now let's begin by something which is very common, which is hair fall. Now in hair fall, when you get hair fall, you go and buy a shampoo, you buy anti-dandruff shampoo, you buy hair nourishing shampoo, you buy some oils or some serums for nourishing the hair, you apply some hair pack, which is good, which is fine, no problem. But your diet is so bad and your stress levels are so high that the problem doesn't go away. It reduces slightly, but it doesn't go away because the internal nutrition, which will build the hair follicle, which will build the immunity of the scalp, is missing, is zero. So while you do things on the top, which are good, again, I would say, but inside the body is all empty. You're not nourishing the body with the amino acids, with the alkaline herbs, with the stress management techniques. The end result would be, you will say, oh, these shampoos don't work, these creams don't work, these serums don't work. But what would the poor serum and cream do? You're continuously harming your body, depriving your body of vital amino acids, essential fatty acids, and nutrients. It's not supporting your topical care. It's not supporting the things which you're putting on yourself. So it has to come together, not separately. Now, what are the things you should do if you're having hair fall, skin problems? First thing which is very important is ashwagandha is a very powerful herb. It's called almost like the Indian ginseng. Ashwagandha revitalizes cellular metabolism, cellular vitality. When the cellular vitality is vitalized, the cell performs its function. So when the cell is active, energetic, it will grow healthy roots. But along with ashwagandha, you need to have the raw materials for nourishing the hair, for the raw materials for growing healthy hair. And what are those raw materials for growing healthy hair? Firstly, plant-based proteins. For example, steamed sprouts, till seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, because they have essential fatty acids which your hair requires the nourishment from inside. So you put oil and serum on the skin, on the hair, but you also have to eat those essential fatty acids. Only then will your hair get the shine from inside. The amino acids which come from different proteins, like for example, sprouts, steamed sprouts, kala chana, tofu or soya, and of course, the more vegan sprouts you're having, the more your body is alkaline and not acidic. Paneer is a good source, but only natural paneer. These days, a lot of chemical paneer, a lot of oil-based paneer is coming, which is not natural paneer, which is not dairy paneer. It's a totally, like you have ice creams, which are basically oil-based ice creams, and they're called frozen desserts. They're not called dairy because they don't have milk in it. Similarly, a lot of paneer is coming, which is not made from milk, but made from plant oils. And it doesn't have the right texture. It's very solid. It's like super solid. So the next herb is gotukula. Gotukula is known as a longevity herb. Like ashwagandha is known as a sort of an anti-aging herb. Gotukula is known as a longevity herb. Now, what is the difference between anti-aging and longevity? Anti-aging means that your skin, your intestine, your brain has the power to regenerate, heal, repair. That is anti-aging, because if your skin is dry, it looks old. But when your skin is hydrated, it looks youthful. Less wrinkles come, less marks come. So this capability of regeneration is an anti-aging effect. Technically, I mean, I'm just going technical for a few minutes. Every cell, when it multiplies, the code, the DNA becomes shorter and shorter and shorter. The chromosome becomes shorter and shorter. It's called telomere shortening. The ends become shorter and shorter, shorter, shorter. That's called aging. So every multiplication leads to shortening. This becomes delayed when you take some of these anti-aging herbs. But provided you're also doing the right things. It's not that you take the herb and have a bad lifestyle and bad nutrition and it will work magic. No. Natural herbs don't work magic. They support your body. They're not some magic. So ashwagandha has that effect. But what is longevity, which is gotukala, which means death of a cell is delayed, and not like delayed too much, like in cancer, but the cell is healthy for a longer time. It's not mutant cell. It's a healthy cell for a longer time. That's longevity. And it works on holistically on your brains, on your skin, on your intestine, on your heart, on your blood vessels, which are carrying so much blood and information and food and hormones and everything. So blood is like the rivers of life. If I say what are blood circulation, it is a river of life inside the body. It's all flowing and carrying so much material to each and every cell. Then Tulsi. Tulsi is a known adaptogen. That means all this stress, what we feel, air pollution, water pollution, this, that, bad air, dust, heat. Tulsi helps us to adapt. Tulsi helps the skin to adapt. And it's called an adaptogen. It also helps in stress, managing stress. When I say managing stress, it's not you have Tulsi like a vodka shot and you'll be fine. No, Tulsi is basically helping your nerves to relax in a way which is that when the excessive firing happens when you're stressed, tulsi ingredients calm the nerves, the firing, the continuous firing in which happens in the brain is reduced to a more manageable level. But again, it's not a magic potion. It is something you have to do along with other things. But it has seen the effect. Then, what I would say the most star fruit, which is very common, the amla. In every anti-aging recipe, amla is a key ingredient. Whether that recipe is for the hair, or whether it is chawanprash, or whether it is for the skin, or anything, amla is the star ingredient in that. It has to be there. And just imagine, amla is so easily available in India. It's not something which is some fancy fruit which you have to import from somewhere. Easily available, powerful, something which will help you to reduce the signs of aging. So aging is not just about your age. If you look at the film stars, particularly the women who have maintained themselves, we all say, oh wow, they must be using some fancy cream. That's not true. It is their disciplined nutrition and disciplined lifestyle which makes them look so young and 15 years younger than their age. The more the indiscipline, the more aging. So all these film stars are not using some $1 million creams. Yes, they use good quality creams and they use the best of the cosmetics and products, but their anti-aging is because of their nutrition and their lifestyle and the effort that they put in. So a lot of people will say, but we are not film stars, we don't have the access to those many things. But basics we have access to. It's not a $1 million pen which will make you get 80% marks. It is the intention and the discipline which makes us succeed. So again, I'm saying it's not fancy creams, potions and lotions. Yes, they do have an effect, but it's not like that's the major reason. The major reason is their nutrition and their lifestyle, which very disciplined way they look after. And film stars who don't look after, you can see the age on their face, on their bodies, on their cells. So another very common thing available in the kitchen is turmeric. Turmeric is a very powerful anti-inflammatory. And good quality turmeric with anti-aging effect, they're different. Like for the face, you have kasturi turmeric, manjishta turmeric. For eating, for consuming, as a kadha, as a decoction, you have lakadoma turmeric found in Assam. So the different turmerics. It's not the same turmeric which you're finding in your kitchen that take haldi, put a little bit in your dal and apply a little bit on your face. No, that's not the turmeric because it will make you look yellow. No. So turmeric of different kinds. Kasturi and manjishta is for skin. Lakadoma turmeric is for anti-inflammatory property. Of course, the best way to use it is put it in kacha doodh for application, kacha doodh, and for drinking, of course, boiled milk. Good quality turmeric is a very powerful anti-aging resource you should have. Then ginger. Ginger is called aam pacha. It literally digests and destroys toxins in the liver. Aam pacha. It destroys toxins in the liver, and that's why ginger is given as a decoction for many things. For removing toxins from the body, from the liver. And once you do that, you will see the skin starts glowing, the energy starts coming. And a lot of other problems which you were not thinking was related to liver start solving. Some people say their eczema comes down, psoriasis comes down. Some people say that their water retention comes down. The veins which they were showing in their calves and the legs, they become better. They don't start venous pooling in the legs comes down. So that is very important. Then you have dalchini, a good quality dalchini every day in the morning when you have kadha, like a ginger, dalchini, ilaichi, adrak, tulsi, turmeric. Make a kadha in the morning with a little pinch of everything. And then see how invigorating it is. And it's also like a liquid tonic. I mean, at the end of the day, what is it? It's a liquid tonic you have. And the more liquid tonics you believe in, the less likely you will have future problems. And then gulab. Gulab is very, very popular for the skin because gulab has anti-inflammatory, hydrating, rejuvenating properties. Chandan. Now as summers are approaching, excellent for the skin. So all these in various formats can be used either for eating or for application. Gotukula is excellent in creams also, because in creams you see Gotukula for scar marks. Now let's talk about, can somebody just buy all these herbs and start applying and will be anti-aging? No. You have to have nutrition also. In nutrition, first fundamental is nutrition has to be according to your body type. You cannot just eat anything. That doesn't work. There is a very old saying, one man's food is another man's poison. So just eating anything and everything is not called nutrition. It has to be matched to your body type. When the nutrition is matched to your body type, then the result is better. Second thing is very important is circadian eating. Circadian is not sir eating. Circadian eating is, circadian means it's a word from medical terms. According to the way the sun moves, according to the day, according to the rhythm of the day. Different times of the day you should eat different things. Heavy meals have to be taken between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Carbohydrate rich fruits have to be taken more in the morning. Nuts and oil seeds again in the morning. Cereals between 10 and 4. And lighter vegetables and soups and broths more towards the evening. Vegetable juice more in the morning, or maybe even at 12 or even at 11 as a mid-morning drink. Which means that every food consumption should be matched to the time of the day, because the energies have to be aligned. When the body is going into sleep and you are going to have a butter chicken, 100% aging will start. When the body is sleeping, you are having a maida kulcha. Just because you're hungry, you haven't eaten the whole day. The body will go into aging. Skin will be spoiled. Liver will be spoiled. Too much pressure on the intestine. Sleep will be spoiled. So, when we talk about youth, one of the important things we must understand about youth is breath. I know you must be surprised. Breath, we breathe every day. What's the big deal? How you breathe can either make you look older or younger. If your breath is not deep, if your breath is not slow, you are pushing the imbalance between parasympathetic and sympathetic system. And the more you push the imbalance between parasympathetic and sympathetic system, the more your body will go into accelerated aging. So many people you see on television, you see them aging very fast. And you wonder, oh, what's happening? And some people you see, oh, they're looking so fresh and vibrant. Why? Because when we are stressed, our breathing patterns change completely. And this breathing pattern either pushes us towards accelerated aging or reduces the signs of aging because you're calm, composed, your brain is not firing excessively, your recovery and healing is happening. In the body, continuously recovery and healing is happening. We don't even know. We think, oh, the body is like this. The body is not like a table or a chair. The body is interacting with the environment. So the body has to constantly keep healing, repair and maintenance. Repair and maintenance is happening. And that raw material for repair and maintenance is coming from your food. When your food has all that raw material which is required for repair and maintenance, your body heals fast. Like when a child gets an injury, there is no scar. When somebody gets an injury at 60, the scar is there. What is the difference? The child's recovery process is very fast. As you keep aging, as we all keep aging, the healing and recovery becomes really slow. Really, really slow. And that is why scars don't heal very well. Or even if they heal, the scar you can see. Whereas in a baby, you can't even see a scar. Unless it's a very big accident or an injury. They heal very fast. So this healing process is what we have to activate in our bodies. Through our nutrition, through our breathing, through our yoga postures. Now, a lot of people don't understand yoga for the real thing. What is yoga? Now, yoga is not about burning calories. Please, yoga is not about burning calories. Yoga is about three things. The first thing is getting the spinal cord to become soft, flexible, and the entire nervous system, which is supplying nerves to the brain, to the arms, to the glands, to the body, to the legs, everywhere. The entire nervous system is functioning well. The channels are functioning well. There is no blockage. And if the spine is bad curvature or a slip disc, then these nerves, which are supplying information to the entire body, starts getting blocked. And that's part of aging. Bad aging, not good aging. Early aging. So yoga fixes the main communication highway. It's like the internet of things inside the body. The second thing, benefit of yoga is it unblocks blocked pranic energy. When we are breathing and when we are stressed, when we are anxious, when we are depressed, there are the pockets of blocked pranic energy, your life-giving energy. When you do yoga, you open up those pockets and release those blocked energies. So the whole breath keeps flowing inside your body because breath is what you experience. But this whole pranic energy is flowing inside your body and yoga is removing the blockages. All successful people, sooner or later, have adopted yoga asanas as their daily regime because they can see and feel the difference from their brain to their legs, from clarity of thinking to pain-free joints. So, yoga opens those blocked pockets of energy. Third thing, what yoga does along with pranayama, because pranayama is part of yoga, Specific breath works push oxygen into the cells and control many diseases, many lifestyle diseases like cancer, diabetes, polycystic ovary, hormonal imbalance, obesity. So what I'm trying to say is, but don't think you can do yoga and then go and have everyday uh, pizzas and you'll be fine. No, it has to go hand in hand. When it goes hand in hand, then you see fantastic results. And it doesn't even have to be extreme. I'm not saying that you have to become a Rishi Muni. It doesn't have to be extreme. It has to be enough. Enough. So enough means right amount of yoga, right amount of pranayama, and right amount of healthy, balanced nutrition according to your personal body type. Like a lot of people say, oh, I can't do, so I will not do even 10%. No, that doesn't work. Even if you do some, but do it religiously every day, diligently every day, you will see the change, a major change in 1 year. I had in our organization, one of our dietitians had two patients. One was very impatient. She wanted quick results, quick results. And very quickly, she lost weight. Did not change her behavior, did not work on her behavior. So she lost weight, she left the program. And after 1 year, whatever she had lost, 50% she had put it back because her behavior had not changed towards her, her relationship with food had not changed. There's another patient who lost just 1 kilo a month. And in the first year, she lost 12 kilos. And by the second year, she had lost almost 18 kilos. She was a transformed person from top to bottom. Her skin, her hair, her attitude, everything was transformed. She was a true transformation story for us with just 1 kilo a month loss. And that also in year two, she started working on her skin, her hair, reduced the speed of weight loss so that it doesn't spoil her hair and skin, but amazing transformation. So what we are trying to say is this quick fix doesn't work. It's quick fix, lose interest, drop everything, go back to bad lifestyle. So if somebody is looking for just losing some weight, they do these quick fix, Mediterranean diet, keto diet, intermittent fasting, Atkins diet, this diet, that diet, lose some weight, spoil their hair, spoil their skin, don't change their behavior, don't actually get nutritious food, feel very happy, get into their jeans. After 6 months, this they're slowly coming back to their original. I won't say immediately, but slowly. While others who take it as a transformation program, they don't lose their muscle because they're not starving, they're not doing the wrong things. They don't spoil their skin. In fact, their skin becomes even better, more vibrant, more youthful. Their hair is thicker, better. Because as teenagers, people eat bad food. They eat mostly packaged food and junk food because that's the way many teenagers behave. But with time, with maturity, we all start choosing foods which are healthier for us. And as we start eating healthy, we actually look better than our teenage years. Better skin, better hair, better glow, better energy. So women can look better than their teenage, better than what they were looking at 17, 18, if they take responsibility for their overall nutrition and bring it slowly into their life. I'm not saying bring everything together, it's very hard, but slowly and gradually start bringing things in your life, into your daily regime. So, like I said, herbs. So, what are the pillars of anti aging? First is nutrition according to your personal body type, which I can't stress enough, is most important. That is the backbone of anti-aging. Nutrition according to your personal body type is the backbone of anti-aging. That's number one. Number two, breath work, breathing correctly, because that is what's going to fuel the nutrition converting into better skin, better hair, better digestion, better mind, better brain. So the power to convert the raw material into actual skin and hair and intestine and everything comes from your pranic breathing, your breath work. The third aspect is yoga, better posture, better strength. When you have better posture, better strength, you walk better, you carry yourself better, you look better. Otherwise, you'll be slim, but you'll be stooping, drooping, more like a thin elderly woman rather than a slim, youthful woman. So posture is very important. Yoga is very important for that. The next pillar, which is very important, is herbs. Now, Ayurveda had a complete system dedicated to anti-aging, complete system dedicated to anti-aging. It was so far ahead of its time. Now we're talking about anti-aging in the modern century. But Ayurveda has so much information and knowledge about anti-aging. It's mind-blowing. So this was the study of herbs according to season, according to body type, according to the person, according to the condition, dry hair, oily hair, rough hair, smooth hair, frizzy hair, whatever. So these herbs were supporting good nutrition, breath work, and yoga together. Because if you're very stressed, you can eat all the herbs you like, you will not look younger than your years because your breath is out of control and your stress is just fueling burnout. It's burning your cells. So it has to go together. It's a holistic. Anti-aging is holistic. A single food, a single herb, a single cream cannot do magic. It's a holistic approach. But it's not hard. What I'm trying to say, it's not hard. Because you don't have to do everything 100%. You have to do a little bit of everything, and then gradually they start showing results. It's the Japanese principle. Just 10%, 10%, 10% you start doing, and you see gradual, because our body is very dynamic. So the results also start showing, and it's sustainable. If you are somebody who eats out of a box every day, I don't expect you to put a hard stop and then turn overnight. No. Start with one meal healthy, then 2 meals healthy. Start small, but don't leave it. The problem, what I have seen why people don't get results, is they leave very soon. It's like you don't brush your teeth once a week and then expect to have good oral hygiene. You brush your teeth every day, even if you don't spend enough time brushing. But still, since you're doing it every day, it is giving you better results than brushing your teeth and doing gargles and doing all other therapies once a week and not doing anything the rest of the week. So, like exercise, like nutrition, it has to be done sustainably. It has to be done continually. You cannot just do a little bit and leave it. Do little, but do it regularly. So, pillars, like I said, nutrition, breath work, yoga, and some other exercises, because yoga is not the only thing. You can do something else. You can, I mean, along with yoga, do some variety. It could be swimming, it could be dancing, it could be walking, it could be anything, because you need the sun also. Sunlight is very important for anti-aging. When I say sunlight, I'm not saying go out in the afternoon sun and get a skin burn. I'm saying early morning sun, the light sun rays on your skin give you good sleep also. And then these herbs. So when you put all of them together, you can see the transformation in a woman's body, skin, hair, a complete transformation. And a transformation which is long term, not a short term that, okay, you see it for a month and then it's gone. No, you see long term. And that is the beauty of anti aging, using natural methods, natural ways, and holistic ways. So, with that, I'd like to close today's session, and I invite you uh, to ask questions, send us questions. My team would be there, my doctors, my nutritionists would be there to help you out. We run programs, a program which we run, uh, which we are shortly launching, is Menopause, Obesity and Longevity Program, which is a MAL program, MAL program. If you're interested in this program, which combines menopause management, obesity management, and parts of anti-aging and longevity, please let us know. Send us your queries, and we will set up appointments from our counselors who can explain the program to you. So the MAL program is meant for women who are looking to look youthful, energetic, vital, and who might already have started their perimenopause. So it's a program called MAL, Menopause, Obesity, Longevity Program. If you want to register for this program, just send us your information, your email, your phone number, and we'll have somebody speak with you and explain the program. So thank you so much. Happy Women's Day to all of you. The vibrant Women's Day to all of you, and hope to see you soon. We keep having these knowledge sessions every weekend, and if you are interested, please do let us know, and we'll keep sending you the invitation. Thank you so much, and a happy Women's Day, and bye-bye.